Live. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. I had planned on starting, but Funky stopped us way too early today. And I got a dog barking in the background. Blue! Blue! Go get her. Dogs. I don't know. Oh, let's see.
Oh, I set up the kennel.
Did you? Oh, I got it. Oh, ain't nobody here. Let's see. I'm here alone today. It's late for me to be starting a live stream, and I started one anyway. There we go. Oh, well, I'll give it a few minutes. Oh, somebody just showed up. I don't know who it is. Maybe that's me on my TV. Could be. I don't know. We shall see. Ah, look, it's Mike Scribe. What's up, Mike? Hey, Daniel.
What's going on, kind sir?
Oh, not much. I'm just, I was in Funky Stream for the last like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Listening, and he cut it out because he went to bed. And I looked at the time. And it's still pretty early. I haven't even started drinking whiskey yet.
Show me the way to the next whiskey bar, huh?
Oh, I'm drinking my my Verna's Gruna pills that I get from Aldi.
You missed it. You missed it. That's the door. Show me the way to that next whiskey bar.
Oh, I know that song. I was just saying. I'm not singing though. Oh, show me the way to the next little. Oh, don't ask why.
You want to see a mess?
Sure, let's see a mess. I'll even make the screen bigger here. Hold on. That's not that much of a mess, but that's a lot of copper. That is a lot of copper.
How's that?
That's nice. Corey, did you round off the corners too?
Yep. 8
Nice.
inch by 2 inch
Are you going to
by
recycle all
half inch
that
thick.
copper you drilled out?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Good. Because that's a lot of copper. You could just melt
be
it down
good.
and you can put it.
If I could do it over again, I wouldn't have done it because the whole thing to make these bus bars probably cost about the same or just a hair more than just buying them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But I was able to make this mess, though. It's all worth it.
Yeah, that is cool. What'd you say, sweetie?
Yeah, our blue had to go potty again.
Oh, okay. Well, that's.
She's got poopy issues
Oh, okay. So that's why she was barking at us. She actually had to go out.
again. So.
How you doing,
Again.
Colleen?
Hey, doing good.
It's Mike.
Yeah, just got older.
Yeah, she just turned a year older yesterday.
Well, happy belated.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey.
So you now that makes you 29 and a half now, or are you still 20?
No,
Yeah.
29 plus shipping and handling.
Okay.
$29.99 shipping and handling.
There you go.
Earl Scheib, $199.99. Hell, I remember the Earl Scheib paint jobs being $99.99.
I remember Mako being $2.99 and shit. I
Well-
don't even want to guess what a Mako
Well,
paint
Earl
job is now.
Scheib was kind of a Mako where I grew up, and that was actually not far from where you are.
No,
But they weren't $2.99; they were $99. I remember
much would
they
it
went
be,
up to
Dove?
$2.99. You know, it went from $99 to $199 to $2.99.
What's a Mako paint job now? About $3,000?
I think I think they're cheap is like $600-700.
Oh shit!
But they don't
Really?
even hardly tape nothing off. I don't even think they tape anything off. I think they just spray, and if it oversprays, oh well.
On the
Oh, that'd be perfect for the RX-8 if I was to spray it.
I can't hear you over this.
Oh.
Would you?
Well, Tana took her one car out to Mako, and they put slices into her inside of her car.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mako would die if they did that to me. Everybody in that place would die. Kind of like the barista experience on the. So I just watched a show with my wife. We watched the last 3 episodes of it tonight. It was called. Do you know who Tom Segura is? Comedian.
I don't know names, so
Okay.
if I heard them, then maybe.
Yeah, you'd have to. But he had a show on what was it, Netflix, called Bad Thoughts. It was like 6 episodes of comedy sketch, and they were bad. They were really bad, but they were hilarious. And one episode always tied into the next one. It was really good. I mean, and it was bad though. But he's at this coffee bar, and he asks, he wants a iced coffee, extra ice with a splash of whole milk. And that's it, And he's like $3.45. He's like, "Are you gonna write it down?" No, just write it down, right? And he gets his coffee, and when it comes, it's like an iced coffee with barely any ice in it, and it's all milk, like all milk.
Wow.
And he sits there, and the guy ignores him, and he starts standing there staring, and his eye starts twitching, and then he just loses it and does what I wanted to do to people so many times.
As you should.
But it's funny, and that was the final episode, wasn't it, or the second to last? Oh, that's right. The large penis episode was the last one. That was fucking hilarious too. Oh my god. The whole thing, all 6, do not let your child watch. None of them. I don't care if she's 19. You don't let kids watch this.
Wow.
But they're so funny. They're like stupidly funny.
I'm still laughing.
My wife still laughing at just thinking about them. I mean, they were that good. And some of it is on like they make fun of some of his comedy stand-up routines, and one of them where he's playing himself on an airplane, and he's sitting next to a little person, and he had this one thing about saying the word midget is better than saying the N-word. and it's an old comedy skit of his from back when he was heavier, and they were it was funny. Mm-hmm. It was wrong. I mean, these things are wrong, but they were funny. I really enjoyed it. It was a really funny show for 6 little quick, 20, 30-minute episodes.
Very cool.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a lot of stars that are really skits too. So, but they were funny. Oh. That was after watching Poker. What was it? Poker Face? Is it Poker Face? That's the name of the show? Yeah, Poker Face. We watched that, which it's got 4 episodes out this year so far. I like that one. So, how long did it take you to drill all those out?
A week and a half dozen bits.
Oh my God! What kind of bits were you using?
Oh,
I could chew up some copper. It's a lot easier than aluminum.
M35 Cobalt HSS bits.
From where?
Amazon.
Oh, that's why. You got to go to a tool store and buy. If you buy the right ones at a good tool store, like when I say tool store, I'm talking a dedicated tool store that sells. That's like all they sell is bits and stuff. Because I used to have to do. In one of my old jobs, I used to have to drill through heavy copper all the time to make exactly what you're making, because you could not buy the bars we were making for as cheap as we made them.
Right.
And this is back, over 15 years ago. But I used to drill just tons with the drill press, just every day, just drilling. But we had it set and it was a drill press that was it had a motion base on it. So I'd sit there and hit a button, drill, hit a button, drill. If we'd had a machine, would have been awesome. But yeah, I'd go 2 days without changing the drill bit.
Yeah, well, it's funny because the first ones that I got, they were supposed to be, M35 Cobalt tip. And they didn't seem any better than the Harbor Freight ones. And I went through all of them, and then it was like a 6-pack. And then I got this 3-pack of different brand, and one bit finished them all off.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's some brands just, they lie. They are not what they say they are. That's why, like, we used to go to a place called Swift Tool to buy all our bits. And this was in Seattle in Auburn, and they were just down the road. You know, they serviced all the machine shops in the area. That's where you'd buy all your parts, was Swift Tool. So,
No.
did you just lock up? I think I lost Mike.
Oh
Yep. He is static and not moving.
no. Uh-oh. That's what used to happen when you were in China.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
I'm still here.
Oh, there you are. You were holding perfectly still, or your camera's not working. I'm not sure. I don't think you can hold that. Oh, there you go. You're moving again, and you're gone.
Oh crap.
And he's gone.
Oh,
Now I'm getting a little circly thing. I can hear him. There he is. He's back, maybe.
Go back to the house. There you go. I should be back now. Yeah, I'm
Did you
in
get
the
too
shop
far away
and
from your Wi-Fi?
yeah, well, it's just but I'm closer to the window now.
Hold on. You don't have a router in there, do you?
I have Starlink Wi-Fi inside the house, a Wi-Fi router. Then I have another one outside the house pointing to the shop. And then I have that repeater inside the shop trying to amplify that.
Yeah.
So
It don't
metal
work
shop
well.
is a Faraday cage for the most part.
Yes, they are. That's why generally with a shop like that, I run a wire in and hook it up to a Wi-Fi mesh system.
I will. When I
What we
dig
did
my
for the shop.
trench to connect to the house's power, I'm going to lay that cable along with the power cable.
You're going to lay it like a couple inches or more above the power cable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not with the power cable.
It wouldn't hurt anything.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. If you run directly alongside power lines with your
Yeah, that would kind of kill the connection because the EMF
EMF.
from
Yeah, you need to put a couple inches in between, at least.
Okay. So I'll
usually it's about a foot between, if you
Okay.
run them parallel with each other.
Otherwise, my 1 gigabit cable will be 10 megabits.
If you're lucky, if you were lucky. Now, if it's shielded, even better. And if you're doing direct burial, probably better to have it shielded. Or if you're doing conduit, use metal conduit. That helps. And then ground.
I'm doing direct burial.
If you're doing direct burial, yeah. Hopefully it's a shielded cable you're using.
It is. It is.
Cat 6.
Yeah.
6A shielded. We use the Lutza cable at work. Cat 6. That stuff is huge.
What I could probably do as well is put it into get 150 feet of split loop tubing and just kind of put that around it.
I would worry about that. If you got direct burial cable, it's fine. They
Yeah.
do make direct burial Ethernet. I've used it.
I just got regular Ethernet, but
Then you want to put it in something. It is not made to go underground, and it will destroy itself within months.
Hold on, let me find this stuff. So
Now,
it has
if
to
it's
be
pretty-
it has to be direct burial Ethernet.
Yeah, they make it. They make direct burial wire of all types.
Really?
If you're gonna directly bury it in the ground, it does. Otherwise, you need to put it in conduit, and split lumen's not conduit.
It's conduit.
Now you can run it through, like, say, you can run it through like Smurf tubing, that corrugated plastic tubing, the orange and blue stuff. You can run it.
Yeah.
You can run it through that because it's not power.
This is true.
But
This is true.
and that stuff's cheap. That stuff's really cheap. You could run it through PVC.
Oh, PVC is expensive.
Not half inch, isn't?
150 feet of it, and then I got to do
150
angles.
No.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you got to glue it the whole way. It's cheaper
a-
probably to buy some half-inch split, or not split loom, Smurf tube, the blue tube.
Yeah,
Although
I'm a
that's
flow
still
hoe. I'm
huh?
not going to do. I said I'm a flow hoe. I'm not going to. I'm not doing plastic conduit. But you're right on the Smurf tubing. That would work.
Well, that is plastic conduit.
It is, but it's flexible.
Yeah,
Right?
not so much. It's a curly stuff. I hate that stuff. I've used so much of it in my life. I've used so much of it. Like, but we used to run airlines through it in trenches, like concrete trenches. And you just get tired of it trying to curl at the ends on you while you're trying to pull stuff through it.
Trying to see what that wire even looks like.
You can't even find.
I might have to get some more of this stuff. I got to figure out where the hell I put it. I thought I hit 100 feet, but that might not be enough.
100
Might
feet
have
of cable.
Ethernet. I might have to go bigger than that.
I don't buy it with any less than 500-foot spools. I probably have a couple 100 feet of regular Cat 5. I don't have any Cat 6 here.
Unless it's Cat 5e.
Huh?
Unless it's Cat 5e.
Well, it is. It's all Cat 5e. But
Oh, so it is gigabit.
it's gigabit, yeah. I'm not running anything faster than that. It's hooked up to a 10 megabit port, but it don't matter how fast the port is, because the port's only just supporting 1 gigabit, even though it's rated it's a 10 gigabit port.
Yeah, I gotta find where that cable's at. I have no. Just check my
That's like
computer.
me walking around my garage not being able to find something. Happens all the time.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
My
It's got cool
new
stuff in
engine stand, my new one should be here tomorrow. I was at Harbor Freight earlier, and I was looking at their engine stands, and they've changed on them. The one that's like mine doesn't look nearly as stout as mine is. The half-ton one, which is what I realize I only have a half-ton engine stand. But I was looking at their 1-ton engine stand, and it's really nice. But their 1-ton with the crank that turns the engine for you.
That's really nice.
But it's like $300.
Oh yeah.
But anywhere else, that's $600. So, but
Yeah.
it's also got crank pads on it, so you can take it up off the wheels, and then it folds up when you're not using it to roll it out of the way. Like my,
I found it. I found it.
Let's see what we got
I'm
here.
good. 250-foot Cat 6 outdoor Ethernet.
Outdoor Ethernet is not necessarily direct burial.
Let's see.
And it's made in China, I see.
It's all made in China.
If that's the stuff I've used from China before, I would. Oh, and it's got ends on it already?
It's got ends on it already, which is what I wanted.
Yeah, I don't. Usually when I buy big cable, I don't buy it with ends on it.
See if it says
That's
something
just-
on the cable.
It should. Say a lot of something's on the cable. But it's not in writing, is it? It's in imprinted.
Yeah, it's imprinted. I'm trying to
Figure
see
out
what
what
this
it
thing
says.
says. Yeah. Hard to read it though, because it's kind of worn off.
Oh wow. It's China cable. I've bought that stuff in China before, and I wouldn't trust it to save my life.
Okay, so it says LAN cable, 24 average gauge. It is kind of thick.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it. It's 250 foot. That's what I needed. And it's heavy as hell.
250. That's way more than you need if you're only going 100 plus feet.
150. You can go, 300 to 350 feet, something like that on
Yeah,
Ethernet before it degrades.
you can, yes. But you don't want to coil up a bunch of it if you're not using
Right,
it.
because that will induce.
Yes. So if you've got way too much, you're going to want to cut it and put an end on it.
No, because then I got to put an end on it.
You don't have the stuff to do that with?
Of course I do. I'm
Okay.
a flow hole. I don't want to have to do that.
Don't want to. Then you should have bought a 150-foot cable and not a 250-foot cable. Where'd you buy
I
that
didn't
from?
know how. This was before I even built my shop.
Yeah, you buy that on Amazon, didn't you?
I was doing my buying shit while I'm planning, which is the worst thing because half the shit that I buy I can't use or don't need.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
I've been there. I don't have any cable like that, the outdoor cable. I don't usually have a need for it. I buy my cable in 500-foot spools, and I think I might have 200 feet left of it.
You know what? I might have to ask the Google what the Google says that this cable is.
Yeah.
Because
Ask
the Google knows
Google.
all.
Google knows nothing, especially
Gotta
its
love
AI.
the Google.
AI is stupid.
Oh.
The AI results sometimes amaze me at how wrong they are. Like blatant wrong because they believe everything they read. Improperly trained AI.
They do, and that's the scary thing. Now, do you want it to learn on its own, or do you want it to be pre-trained? I almost want it to be pre-trained because if it can learn on its own, then it can do Terminator stuff.
Perfect. I'm ready. I'm ready for the war. Let's bring it on. Just don't give it access to the nukes like they did in the movies.
You know that they're going to give it access to the nukes. They always give access to the nukes
They
because
always do, even when they're warned not to.
you
Are we
got to
going
remember
find it
that
online today?
you look at now this will get deep, but you look at Russia. They had the what was it, the dead hand they called it, in which if we attacked them and it knocked out some of their capabilities, it automatically.
Auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid because if their shit gets knocked out by accident somehow and it shoots at us, man, they're going to get hurt.
We're going to get hurt.
No. We're going to have the new Golden Dome or whatever.
It's not going to stop that stuff.
Shush. Yes, we have secret stuff to stop everything. You just don't know.
We have 40
We have
40 missiles that are in Alaska that are to intercept. And with those 40 missiles, they have a 50% chance of hitting. So when they put 3,000 missiles against us, we'll shoot down 20.
Perfect. That's all we need. The 20 that are aimed towards me.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you live in
me, I'm good.
As long as you live in North Carolina around the Rockingham area, we're good.
Yeah, I don't though. I don't live near there. I live in Alabama. And why would they attack Alabama? At least this part.
You heard that you know that it's Bama's birthday today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I sent him a happy birthday online earlier today.
That's what I did. And I said happy birthday Bama on Facebook. I didn't call him by his first name. I just put Bama.
I do automatics. because it lets me just hit a button because I'm lazy and I'm usually at work when I'm doing it.
That makes sense.
And it's just a quick thing in the morning. I check my notifications and I go through them and I hit OK. Oh man, I need $1.45 million. You got that for me?
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Damn it. Because I wanted to move. I was going to move back to Washington State to this underground bunker, the old missile silo for sale in Washington. Got a 4-car garage, workshop, and 24 plus acres. And it looks pretty cool.
Good.
It's on 24 acres. It's like got a 2,700 square foot house and then like 12 to 13,000 underground, bunker square feet to play with. It's a nice little place.
I found my cable.
Yeah. Where did you get your cable?
Amazon. And it says 256 Cat 6 outdoor cable in-ground heavy-duty direct burial.
Perfect. Now, it says 256 feet, right?
250, yeah.
Well, you said 256. Or did you say 250 Cat 6?
250 Cat 6. 256 would be a chunk of memory.
No, but I swear you said 256 because generally in China, they rate it by meters, not by feet.
Oh, and this is 10 gigabit cable.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that if it's 10 gigabit, it's got to be Cat 6.
Yeah, I did good.
What up, Salty?
The Saltmeister.
Yeah, you did good. Hopefully it meets the rating that it says it is. I've been hit or miss with that stuff from China, that cable from China. I have. Sometimes it works great, sometimes it doesn't. Now, if you bought it years ago, more likely it'll be better than it is now.
Yeah, I hope so.
But it's direct burial, so just try not to coil up too much in one spot.
Yeah, I ordered it January 12th, 2024.
That's not that old.
No.
Hopefully it's okay.
But it does say heavy duty direct burial, so at least I got that.
You don't. If it's direct burial, you don't need conduit for it.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty thick.
That's what she said.
So I'm going to use the whole thing. I'm not going to. I mean, because nah. Well, because you got to remember, I've got 150 feet from this to the house. Then I've got to go up 10 feet to plug it into the Wi-Fi. That's the router that's facing the shop.
Right.
And then I have to go into the shop, go across 2 walls, and then go up to the access point. So really, I only needed 200 feet, but.
Well, okay. So you're going up in the, okay. So you got a long ways to go in the shop too.
Yeah, I got a little ways. And if I got a little extra, that's fine. I mean, as long as I get a gigabit out of it, that's all.
Just don't run it in coils. Yes, I sold my Whipple a couple days ago. In fact,
I heard.
I don't know when I sold it because I archived, but I might be able to look up my messages because I archive all that and then delete I've been deleting everything, so I don't have where. Okay.
Did you make Buco Dineros?
No. I made money on it, yes.
There you go.
Well, from what I bought it, because when I bought it, I got a lot of other stuff that I've already sold. So, but I don't know that I made money because the water tank went with it and that cost me extra and all the hosing which was put in.
But you didn't lose your ass either. You didn't give it away.
I sold it on the 10th. So yeah, it's been gone for a while. I sold it on the 10th. When was that? Was that before Wednesday? That was. No, that can't be right. Yeah, Saturday? No, it wasn't Saturday. Was it? It was Saturday. Yes, it was Saturday. So it's been almost a week. I guess I just didn't mention it on my Wednesday night stream.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. Nobody was in here yet when I did. That's probably what happened. Because, I'll start a live stream up. There won't be anybody in here for the first 5 minutes or so.
So tomorrow I get to go to Tractor Supply, get my cattle fence, and start building a fence.
Fun for you. I'm done building fences.
This will be good. 300 feet of fence.
Oh, fuck. So much fence.
And then I got about 32 T-posts and
How are you putting
3.
the T-posts in?
I got a T-post
Pounder?
thingamajig. Yeah.
T-post pounder is what they're called.
Everything's a thingamajig or a
happened to it.
gizmo.
I've bought 2 of those damn things. I don't know where either of them are.
What weight did you get?
Just the small ones. One was a full size that was made for pounding large posts, and I had it. And then I couldn't find it. And so I ended up buying one of the smaller ones they have for T-posts, because T-posts they're lightweight. So you don't want a super heavy one.
I got a 12-pound one.
Yeah, that's not a super heavy one.
Okay.
All
right.
Skinny.
The standard was 8, and I'm looking at it, I see 8 and 12, and I'm like, well, I know that there's a big difference when you're pounding in ground rods. When you have a 4-pound sledge and a 6-pound sledge. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do the 12.
It's gonna wear you out though.
Yeah, all those things wear you out.
Shoulders are gonna be sore and hurting. Yeah, he is so true. 300 feet. Yeah, and you're putting what every 6 to 8 feet?
10.
Oh, you're going 10-foot spread, but you are using the cattle fence, so okay, that'll work. Yeah. I usually do because of the dogs. I was doing 6 foot. Give it more strength.
And the way I look at it, in about 4 or 5 years from now, I'm going to pull the whole thing down anyway, probably. So,
yeah,
because those trees are going to be pushing against that thing something fierce, because it's going to be 3 feet from the trees.
Well, if they grow as well as they're supposed to.
Oh, they'll grow. They'll grow. I planted 50 of them so far. You remember my neighbors that moved in, and then I planted that row?
Yeah.
Those were 3 foot, and now they're 6 foot.
Nice. Nice. Okay. And what trees are they again?
Green giants.
Oh,
Those damn things grow 3 to 4 feet a year.
And they supply all your vegetables, right?
Huh?
I said they supply all your vegetables, right?
No.
Green giant. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Green giant.
Green giant. I remember those old commercials with the little sprout.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's old.
So it's the craziest thing, and we're talking about old commercials and stuff like that. My niece has her high school graduation right now.
Wow.
And I'm like, I remember when she was 4 years old, or 4 or 5, trick-or-treating with her, because we would all get together and trick-or-treat with our kids and stuff. And her having a meltdown because she wanted to eat some of the candy, and she just had a meltdown in some random person's yard. And this is the person that's starting college in a few months. And I'm like, fuck, where did the time go?
How old's your daughter now?
She's 10.
10, yeah. So remember these days, because they go so fast. They do. And I hate to be so cliche about that, but it is so true. My kids are my daughter's getting close to 30 now. And that's like, damn, I feel old. But I remember when they were just little kids and taking them trick-or-treating. And, my youngest is 26 now. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. Time flies.
And my nephew, he just turned 30.
Wow.
He's not even my oldest nephew. I think he's one of my younger nephews. He is my youngest nephew, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. It's two of them. Yeah. Yeah, I have grandkids almost. How old's our oldest grandchild, sweetie? Our oldest grandchild.
7.
7? Okay. So our oldest grandchild is 7.
Wow.
I thought it was 8 or 9, but I'm usually wrong. So I asked the expert.
It's
7
amazing.
grandkids. I had 11 grandkids. I did. I don't anymore. But
Well, no, we lost one. We lost another one, so we only have 10.
sweetie, we had 11.
Yeah.
I said I had 11. I don't have that many anymore. Funny thing is, it's been 11 twice.
Wow.
Mm.
So what are you guys doing this weekend?
What am I doing? I'm gonna
Yep.
finish. I'm gonna finish walnut blasting that engine, and hopefully start swapping the engines out in the Focus.
So health-wise, you're feeling pretty good.
No, I feel like crap, and like starting today, the scars on my back for my back surgery have just been hurting, like painfully. Like right now, they're hurting because I'm sitting. I'm leaning. I'm up against something. Like that's why I'm sitting like this, because I don't want my back all the way against the pillow behind me.
Right.
I don't know what it is. It's sitting in my car. It's just like in pain. I went because I left work and drove up to the pharmacy, picked up some stuff for me and my wife, and then went to Lowe's and picked up some new trash bags for my 32-gallon can. And then I went to Home Depot, Harbor Freight, and picked up the walnut blast media I needed.
But your back is still better than what it was before.
Oh yeah, I can walk around and do things. Although I do still wake up with cramps or have cramps while I'm sitting there. Like earlier, I was watching TV with my wife, and I just had to stand up and try and push out a calf cramp because it just started cramping up on me for no reason. I didn't even move; it just started.
Wow.
No, I am not. I'm not. I actually found an $800 Coyote the other day that's about an hour away, a Gen 1 Coyote, but they had 188,000 miles on it. But he said it. I asked him how he knew, because he said it might need new crank bearings, and I'm like, is the crank wobble? He's like, no. He was like, why would you think it needs new crank bearings then if it's not? Is it making a sound or? And I was like, yeah, screw that. I'm not going to buy it.
How much did he want for it?
For 800.
What would you do?
I found another one. Just about 2 hours away. They wanted 1,200 for it, but it had 210,000 miles on it. The only reason they took that one out is because they wrecked the truck.
So, okay, let me ask you this question. You've got to pull off the cab to get to the motor, right?
I do not.
Okay, so you can take it out without removing the cab.
I'm gonna pull the whole front end off of that truck, and we're gonna pull it right out the front.
Why can't you just get a set of heads?
Because I also need to replace the rear main seal, and so I'm gonna refresh the whole thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna rework the heads. Hopefully, Hopefully, I don't have to buy heads, because that's more expensive than the damn engine block.
For the truck?
The Coyote heads are more expensive than the engine blocks. Yes, even the truck ones. The only difference between the truck and the car is what cam they put in them.
What would it cost where you're at to get the heads, get new seats put in them?
Well, if they need it, it'd probably be about $200 a head, which isn't bad. I'll deal with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. The truck and Mustang heads are the same. The cams are different. That's it. Cams are different, and I think the crank's the same. Crank and pistons are the same too. It's
Yeah, the
just
short clock is the same.
timing.
Yep.
It's the timing system. What is that?
I'm charging the battery up.
What kind of battery? Oh, one of your big batteries.
280 watt hour.
Ah,
It's a big one. Safety first. Look at this. I put a fuse on it. Look at that.
yeah. Look at
And
that.
The cables I wrapped in black electrical tape just in case it goes to the side.
Just in case, right?
Just in case.
What is that you're charging it with? What charger is that?
It's a nice power. It's a power supply.
Yeah.
So it puts out 60 volts and 5 amps, and I'm doing.
Oh, is it adjustable?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can take it down to like say 12 volt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
Right now I've just can play with the amperage, so I got it at like
how
4
much
amps
was
right now.
that?
I don't know.
No.
$100, less than $100.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Jeez, that's
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
Sitting next
I
to
gotta,
those speakers there.
I gotta charge this puppy up because I need to do a capacity test on it on the channel.
Oh, gotcha.
So it is a charging. Oh,
I
I'm
love
gonna get
this
my
copper
water.
cone.
You like the copper cones you said?
I always love those. I've
Yeah.
always loved that look.
Yep.
I don't have any in here anymore. They're all upstairs.
Bring them back down.
Why? I have the sound bar. It's all we need for this TV.
Well, then you can go upstairs and see them.
Yeah, I go upstairs and listen to music up there.
That's,
Although,
that's
I
above the
only have
garage,
one.
right?
Huh? Above
That's
the
above
garage.
Yeah.
But it's so hot up there right now because there's no AC up there right now.
Because you got to pull out the wall to get to your
Yeah.
AC lines, right?
No, I just need to have somebody come and put some more refrigerant in my lines.
Oh, is it refrigerant or did the compressor go boom?
It just needs refrigerant. So I've got the one downstairs on, but it's not working well, and it's icing up, which is a sign of low coolant.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Well, I need to have it come refilled because I think I screwed it up, and I do think the heat does not work on it because I do believe the reverse valve is bad.
Okay.
And that I could have
Oh.
replaced too.
Speaking of ACs, so I got mine fixed. I bought a new cap for it, replaced it,
Oh shit.
and got it working. And then called the company to have them take a look. Looks like my builder, when they installed the heat pump, totally miswired a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So the heat strips were never connected.
You wanna go outside?
Yeah, I've seen that happen a lot.
Come on.
That sucks. Yeah. So
Up in the
here's
attic,
salty.
right?
So had a place rewire everything, get it all working. It was like $350. And then I go to the builder. I'm like, you guys need to cover this. No, because if you would have went to us first, we would have. I'm like, how the hell would I have known?
Exactly. They need to cover it. What up, Perline?
What's up, Proline?
Hey, Perline. So they're not going to cover it. So I'm like, all right.
Hey, did you see what I called that stream tonight?
We'll.
What'd you call it?
It's Friday.
It's Friday. F-R-Y-D-A-Y.
That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Deep frying some chicken wings.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
good.
there
I
you
got some. I bought some Caribbean jerk chicken wing spice, but I'm not going to use it on chicken wings. I'm just going to use it for some other meat.
I say I'm gonna deep fry them, but I guarantee you, by the time tomorrow gets here, my mom's gonna say, "Why don't you just put them on the grill?"
I actually kind of prefer them on the grill.
Oh, me too.
I get them all nice and crispy. I'm not a huge fan of deep frying them. I will definitely take them. I'll take them baked over deep fried most of the time.
Cells here.
What's that?
Oh, I got an air fryer, but I can't
Yeah,
use them.
air fryer
correctly.
works for me too, but But
I cannot
really like
get
them on
an
the
air
grill.
fryer to work for me. Every time I try to cook in that son of a bitch, my shit don't turn out right.
Really, I have no problem.
No,
I love mine.
just
And we've
just like
got-
my Instapot, I got a damn brand new fucking Instapot still in the box. Been there for 2 years. I've never
Oh my
taken it
god,
out.
I use the hell out of mine. Those things are so good.
Everybody tells me that I need to get off my sorry ass and get it out of there and
You
try to
do.
use it. I know everybody
All
tells me
you
that
need to
shit.
get out of your sorry ass and get it working.
I had that
Yeah.
stew out, and my wife ended up cooking for me, which was awesome. And it was just like stew meat, some beef stew seasoning packets, some mushrooms. I know you don't like mushrooms, so you can get rid of those, some carrots and some red potatoes in there. And oh my god, everything was so. I mean, the meat was so tender. The potatoes were perfectly cooked. It was just perfect. And it took her like I think threw everything in there. Probably took like a half an hour or less. Yeah, half an hour or less. She said, yeah. So, and oh, it was so good. It was really good. In fact, I ate it for a couple of days. I think I finished it off today at lunchtime. Yeah.
My mom cooked a roast tonight, and I was out there on the live stream with Funky and all of them. I didn't eat. And then she came in. She goes, "Well, I put the roast up. It's in the refrigerator." I said, "Fuck it. I'm just going to get a bowl of cereal. I don't feel like fucking getting all that shit out and heating it up." So, bowl of cereal it was.
I made Philly cheesesteak sandwiches tonight with onions and peppers. But I
Sounds
didn't
good,
use
all beside the pepper.
I used the orange and the red, so it's much sweeter. Didn't have it was good. It just wasn't what I'm used to. I mean, but it was really fantastic. I had 3 of them. But the bread was good. The bread I had was perfect. I toasted that up, put some mayo on it, threw the meat and peppers and onions on it with the cheese all mixed in, and pretty good. But it just, it wasn't as good as the place I used to buy them in Tacoma, which the guy was from Philly, and he opened up these 2 shops in Tacoma and Lakewood, right, near each other. And he made really good Philly cheesesteak and okra. And good fried okra too.
Yeah, I went and looked at a damn Fox body today to buy. Dude totally fucking lied on his ad.
Wow, no way. Was it a Facebook ad?
Yeah, marketplace.
Somebody
ad. Totally fucking just lied. Dude.
I think one of my favorite lies is clean title, and then you go there and they don't have a title for it.
Well, no, he had clean title and all that kind of stuff on the car and everything.
Yeah,
it was a true GT. But damn, dude, I got there and all of the pictures. You know how like most people is smart does not take pictures in portrait mode and put them on Facebook Marketplace. Well, all of his pictures were in fucking portrait mode, and it looked like he was standing 30-something fucking feet away from the car. But it was the color that I wanted. The color interior.
That's
like
pictures.
Huh?
Portraits side to side, left and right, not up and down.
Oh, okay, whatever. I guess vertical then. He took all of them vertical.
I hate vertical pictures. I don't even give them half a look when I see they took all vertical pictures.
Well, the only reason why I went and looked at it because it was the color that I've been wanting. And it was everything that I want according to what I was reading on the ad. Okay. Well, I get there and the son of a bitch, the body was just beat to hell, but you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it in the fucking pictures because the damn pictures, he had the car parked up under a fucking shade tree and he was taking the pictures. You could tell he was taking the pictures either 35 or 40, 50 feet away from the damn car. So none of the damn little ping dents and all that shit showed up on the picture because
so
the shade. Yeah, so the damn shade tree was hiding all that shit. But you get there on this ad, oh yeah, it's got a good straight body. Yeah, if his body's straight, I got a 10-inch dick. That's all I got to say, and that ain't happening. Anyway, I get there, and he said, well, it's got this cam, and it's got this, it's got that, it's got all this. I get there, it's stock this, stock that, and it ran like shit, skipping like a motherfucker. I mean, just bone dead, skipping like hell. So I was looking at all the plug wires and make sure none of them was sitting on a manifold or oil headers, and make sure none of them plug wires was damn burnt because you could tell he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And then, so I tried to talk him down on the price. He's like, man, I cannot take any lower than what I'm asking for it, man.
What's he
I said,
asking
well,
for it?
fucking $6,500, which was fine. I mean, I don't got a
For a
problem.
good one? Yeah, 65. Pretty
Yeah.
good. If it's
Yeah.
nice and clean.
That's the reason why I went and looked at it. It was the deep forest green. It was
Was
a
it a hat?
two-tone. It was a deep.
Oh,
It
the
was a,
two-tone, the green with
Yeah.
the gray bottom.
yes, and that's the one I've been wanting. I
So a
like
hat,
that.
right?
And that's the color. It's either I like that one or I like the burgundy one or the blue one,
The blue
the
one.
dark blue one, not the lighter blue, but the darker blue.
Right.
Oh, see, I
I
have the
like
blue
those
with
three
the
two
silver,
tones.
The
So-
blue with the silver.
Yeah. See, but this was the dark forest green with the
I
gray
had the
bottom,
blue
and that's what I like.
And that was
So-
my first box body. Was the '89. I bought it used. It was in the '90s when I bought it.
So what was wrong with this one?
It was a fucking piece of shit. Literally, you could tell this car had been rode hard and put up wet.
Put away wet.
I mean, dude, you drive it down the damn road and you can tell either one or both shocks because it's got the quad shocks on the back,
Right.
but you can tell the vertical shocks. You can tell either one or both were busted because
Most
when you
likely
hit,
so.
yeah, when you run over something, that something's just like bam, bam, bam. I was like, holy shit.
That's
The
showing
U
up
joints.
as much as it is the springs.
Yeah, the U joints were fucking gone because when you put it in gear, you could hear the damn drives go clang, clang. I was like, what? I said, this dude has dogged this car to shit. And now he's trying to sell it. And like I said, it was all beat up. The only good thing about the car, it had perfect interior. The interior was fucking great shape. But the rest of the car was fucking junk. I was like,
How was-
nah, I
how
ain't
was
spending no
the-
money on this shit.
How was the paint and the body on the outside?
crap.
Damn, Proline, you painfully parted out one of those cars. That's
Yeah.
the one I want.
Painful for me too.
Yeah, that would have been painful for me because that's the one I want. I want the deep forest green with the
So,
gray bottom.
What
That's
was
the
wrong
one I
with
want.
the paint and the body? You said it had dings all over it.
Oh no, it didn't have dings. It was beat all to hell. It was worse than dings.
Oh,
It was, yeah, but you couldn't see them because the way he took the pictures and he had it parked up under a damn shade tree. So the shade tree was hiding the dents on the damn car. You couldn't see them in the pictures.
Wow.
So you get there and I'm like, hey man, I even asked him, I said, dude, is this the same car that you got listed on Facebook? Because I got there and I was like, man, this don't look like shit like the pictures I'm looking at.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it just, it would have costed way too much in body work to get the car back right again because the doors had dings in it. The freaking hatch frame had dents in it at the top by the damn roof and the top of the windshield. That damn hatch is not, there's not much room on that hatch anyway up there. That little frame. That son of a bitch was dinged in right there. I'm like, how the fuck did you ding that shit in?
oh,
Because that is a real stiff ass part of the track. I'm like, even a hailstorm, it would have had to been big ass pieces of hail to ding that in. That's strong ass piece of metal right there.
Leave that alone. Not you. So I'm talking to my cat. She's
Yeah, see,
over here, and now she starts to go after my toothpick thing that's sitting right here. She tries to get it.
yeah, see, Proline, see, this one was a non-sunroof car, and that's what I was looking for, a non-sunroof car. I don't want a sunroof car. But I would take one if if I can get one of these price. Hell, I'll take a sunroof car, but I prefer not to have one. You know what I mean?
You know what I think would be really cool, but I don't think they made it, would be a T-top coupe.
A T-top coupe. I have seen some T-top coupe, but I don't know if somebody done it.
I don't think they made those factory. I think those have to be aftermarket. I think T-tops only came on the hatchback, did they? I could be wrong. But I was pretty sure they only came on the hatch.
You know what?
And
I've never had a T-top Fox.
They exist? Okay.
Oh, he said they exist then because I just learning something. So
yeah, that'd be something I wouldn't mind having because I love the look of the hatchback, but I really like the look of the coupe too. And a T-top, I don't know. I've got an affinity for them, even though I know they're a pain in the ass and they can leak, and you got to be really good about keeping up the rubber
The seal.
seal. Thank you. The
As long
seals.
as keep it in the garage and don't drive it in the rain.
Yeah. I don't have
Well,
room
see-
in my garage. My wife plays in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
See,
are probably big money.
yeah.
I would love to have one, but yeah, I'm not willing to pay for it. Not
My dream Fox body, and I've never owned one of them. I've owned one of these cars, but it's never had T-tops. But my dream Fox body, if I ever get my hands on one, is an 82 GT with T-tops.
Man,
I've had an 82 GT, but it wasn't a T-top car.
I couldn't even drive when those cars came out.
Dude,
I
I
before they went away.
freaking love those cars.
I
Because
mean,
to me, that 82 front nose on that car, to me, by far, is the best looking front nose of any Fox bodies ever.
what
That
year
and
was
the
the last
85.
Fox body? Was it 91 or 92?
What's the last? The last one was 93.
93. Okay, 93.
Yeah, it was
So I
79
had-
and
I-
79 and 93.
I was in Hawaii when they ended those. Then the last year of those were I moved to Alabama in 93.
You know, and everybody goes goo goo gaga over the 93 Cobra. But for me personally, I fucking wouldn't even have one of them because they ain't nothing but a dressed out fucking GT is all it is.
I like them. I wouldn't buy one, but I like them because they want too much money for them. I'd rather have a this in 95 Cobra. What was that one? What
Oh
year?
God, yeah, I love to have me a 95 95 Cobra. Oh, I want me one of those. Bad.
95. Is that the year? When
Well,
they
they got
put the suspension in it, the independent rear.
no. That's not a 95. They didn't
Okay.
put the. I don't think they put the independent suspension in until the New Edge body style.
Was it New Edge? Oh, okay. That's an SN95 to me. Okay, I call them both
Yeah.
SN95s because that's what they are. New
Yeah,
Edge
I
is
just
facelift. That's
it's like Mike's.
a name. Nowadays they just call it a facelift.
Yeah, Mike's car. They that's the one they had the independent rear suspension in.
No,
I never liked the Celine Fox bodies.
mine had a solid rear axle.
No. I'm saying your body style.
Your body style.
Your body style is the
Cobra.
one they put a independent rear suspension in.
Only on the Cobras.
Yeah,
But yeah, what I'm saying is though, that is the car that they did put the independent rear suspension. They didn't do it in
what
the
size was
SN95.
that? Was that an 8-inch rear end?
Not 8.
I think it was 8.8.
Was it already an 8.8?
Mine's not
Yeah.
an 8. Mine's a 9-inch.
So
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had
but
They had the 8.8. They had the 8.8, and then they went to the Super 8.8, which is the IRS. Is what
Right.
it's actually called the Super 8.8.
yeah, but I still think it was just a regular 8.8 center section though.
Yeah. Now the 9 did. How many years did they have the 9-inch back there?
They never put the 9-inch back there.
They never did. I bought a 9-inch and put it
Oh,
in.
you put a 9-inch on yours. Okay, we're talking factory specs here.
Yeah, he stepped up. He stepped up, dude. He went to
Screwing me out
Strange.
here, telling me you got a 9-inch when it didn't come that way.
Yeah, he stepped up and went to the good place. He bought him a Strange 9-inch.
Oh, you got a
Super-
strange.
Yeah, he got a nice
You
one.
go out and get some strange.
Yeah, he done it. He done it right.
With aluminum center section, the HD one, so it's light. It's as light as an 8.8, but stronger. And then I've got a strange drive shaft as well.
I can almost
Proline.
bet it's lighter than my 8.8 Super because mine is what up, Bama?
What up?
Mine's iron. It's iron. It's not aluminum because it's for the manual. They didn't come in aluminum.
Proline, yeah, they're nice cars, but I don't think I would want one of them. If I was to have a Celine, I want an SN95 Celine, and it's got to be white.
I actually have never liked the Celine Mustangs. Not.
Oh, I love the SN95 Celines. Oh my God, them motherfuckers are beautiful.
I don't know what it is about the Celine style when they do a Mustang. Never been a fan.
Well, see, the reason why I don't really care for the Fox body Celine in general is because I've never been a fan of the Celine wing on a Fox body. I mean, it's just my personal
That's
preference.
what I
I've
don't
never
like
cared about that.
That wing on the back end. It looks too boxy for me.
But on a SN95, the wing they put on the back of that Celine, that's a
I'd have to
pretty
look.
motherfucker.
I'd have to look at an SN95 Celine again to be sure. But
What's up, Gary?
Fox Buddy ones I didn't like. So they did have a 9-inch rear end in the Mustang, and up until in '73.
Right.
Oh yeah, they had one back then, but we're talking about the newer ones, Gary, like the Fox Body SN95, the New Edge, things like that. We're talking, yeah, we know they had them in the older ones. That's
Actually,
for sure.
I was inquiring about all of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
I knew
I think me and Mike were only talking about the newer ones. Then
I was wondering when they stopped the 9-inch. Gary answered my question, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Because my knowledge on Mustangs is very, very minute.
God damn, Funky's tag on my damn avatar is still there.
Yeah,
it's at Tornado Alley.
it stays that way.
Oh my God, I got to pay his ass back.
Do you need me to change it for you? I can.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I just happened to look up there and I noticed it.
Did Funky do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funky changed it earlier in his live stream. He said he did.
Yeah, I missed most of that live stream. I came in for the last half hour or so when we were done watching TV, and I was just listening mostly. I was enjoying it, and then I heard Funky come on. I'm getting tired, guys. I'm going to shut her down. I was like, son of a bitch, it's only 9:30. But I get it. He's tired. He's had a long day. He gets up way earlier than I do.
Well, he's studying Cody's now. It's wearing him out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to pulling the engine out of my truck, and I'm also dreading it at the same time because I know it's a nightmare for me.
You see that? That's the Celine I would like to have right there. I just posted
I
a link
gotta
to
go
it.
on my phone to click on it. Can't click on
I
it.
don't like the Celines. They you can keep every one of them. If I find one, I'll give it to you.
See,
Oh, that's the one I like.
I would rather have this if we're talking Fox bodies.
Oh, I've had one of those. Very similar.
79 pace car.
Yeah, the pace car.
Oh hell yeah!
I haven't had the pace car. I've had it. Well, actually, I've had a 79, but it wasn't a pace car.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice cars. They go for good money now.
The pace car. That was badass.
Yeah, I like the paint scheme on it.
I had a buddy of mine in high school have one, and I was so jealous that.
Okay, so this I don't mind that front end so much. I don't like the bumper they put on it.
On the front?
Bumper. No,
Oh, the rear bumper?
Yeah, it's too square. Because that's not the Saline bumper on that is different than the standard bumper. But they're not showing a picture of the back, are they?
No, they just showed a picture of the front.
Yeah.
That's why when you said the back bumper, I'm like, hey, you can't even see it.
I know. I remember what they look like. I know what they look like, and it's kind of like you didn't like the wing on the Fox body. For me, the wing was a detractor, but on that one, it was the rear bumper I didn't like. I mean, mind you, if somebody gave me one, yeah, I'd drive the shit out of it. I wouldn't mind having it at all.
See, and that's the color combo I want to. I want the white with the white wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it looks.
From the
but
front,
the black one looks great too, though. Don't get me wrong, the black fucking beautiful too.
Like that from the front and from the side, I think they look amazing. But from the rear, didn't like them. But I'm not saying I wouldn't take one if somebody gave it to me, or if I could buy one for a really good price. Yeah, I'd probably take one.
They give it to me, I'd sell it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't sell it. I'd keep it.
I would drive it at least once or twice.
I've always wanted one of those, and I've never been able. Well, back in the day, I couldn't fucking afford one, and now I still can't fucking afford one.
Hey, Bama.
Yes, sir.
This Clyde May whiskey.
Which one?
Clyde May.
No, I have not.
It's supposed to be an Alabama style whiskey. It's pretty good. I mean, it tastes like a classic old school, whiskey. Not like Jack Daniels at all. Nothing like it.
Oh, Mike, did you go look at that car I posted, that link?
I did, but I had to go to my phone.
I guess he's muted.
No, I'm here. You put it in the chat, or where'd you put it?
In the chat. Now that's one hell of a name right there, brother. Damp butthole. It's right there in the chat. Damp butthole. That's one hell of a name.
I can't see it in the chat. The just text it to me, Salty.
Oh, that is a that's a damn. Hold on, let me get rid of him. See what he said, right?
I did.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm getting rid of him right now.
I'm just being lazy and not doing anything about it.
He's gone.
He gone.
He's wearing his Pink's Garage inspired G-string.
Yeah, but did you finish reading the rest of it?
Yeah,
No.
I did. I read the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the reason once I seen that, I was like, man, that's a damn that's a troll.
That's got to be a Biden guy.
I don't mind trolls like that as long as that's all they do. I don't mind that. I think it's kind of funny, but you know, it's
Mike, are you in the car peeps thing?
Yeah, I was saying just send me a text though.
I got it on my desktop, so I don't have it on my phone. Let me just put it in car peeps. I'm back in that place now. So
all right, let me check.
So you finally get it from him?
yeah, I got it.
Okay. I've seen it 3 times.
I only got it once.
3 times.
There it is.
Butthole was heading.
3 times later.
Damn it, Salty! You hid my damn butthole.
Yeah, your damp butthole.
That's what I said, my damn butthole.
Yeah, that's what his name was, Bam. I don't know if you've seen it, but his name was Damp Butthole.
I saw it. It took me, man. I looked up on the
I
TV.
almost highlighted it, but I decided not to. I decided to just keep it straight, just laugh about it.
Yeah, when I first said it, I was like, y'all heard me. I said, damn, that's a name.
I don't know how old that person is, but they are definitely a child. That is definitely childish. That's something I might say to somebody, but I just say it on the live. But
You know what though, man? I don't know if I'd say that's a child. That is probably a grown up acting fucking stupid.
but they're
online.
childish is what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying.
their brain
Just
works like
that.
a fucking child.
Just like us. We say the same stuff to each other. We just say it live.
So
That's gonna be yes, sir, Mike.
that is a
Seriously,
good
think about
looking
some
car.
of the things that we say on these live streams to each other.
That's Bama's new name, Damp Butthole.
Butthole.
No, I think it's Tornado Alley.
Yeah.
Well, don't that goes right in with Damp Butthole, right?
No.
Not really.
Tornado Alley goes with puckered butthole.
Yeah, it's puckered.
Yeah. Puckered butthole when the tornado's coming. Trust me.
Yeah. So you like that? You like the look of that car, Mike?
Yeah, no, that looks pretty good.
Like from that angle, it looks great. From the rear, I don't like them. Looking at them, if you're behind them, I don't like the look of that squared, that saline bumper that says saline right across it too.
Oh, it damn sure says saline. That's for sure.
Well, they did a saline Focus as well, and I thought that was the ugliest thing ever. The Mark I Focus had a saline Focus, and it even came with a NOS bottle and everything to run NOS, but it wasn't hooked up because that voided your warranty if you hooked it up. But it was in there. But I thought they were ugly as sin because they had that weird squared rear bumper on them.
That's the only reason why, because they put that damn rear diffuser up under the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's. I just didn't like it. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It wasn't something that made me want to go buy it.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. Saline, I think they're all ugly. That's just me.
You know, the only saline I like is a Ferrari. Seriously. That one I don't mind. I think they did well with their Ferraris. Who is the typist? Is that you, Mike?
That's definitely Mike. That man could type 4 paragraphs in 2 seconds.
I wish I could type that fast. I can't even talk that fast.
Yeah. I did that one time and it hurt.
I did that. I tried to talk that fast one time and I twisted my tongue up. I couldn't talk for 3 weeks when I sprained it.
Well, I'm happy for you, man, that you got your Whipple sold.
Oh yeah, it actually sold pretty quick. I had a couple people try and lowball me on it, and that wasn't going to happen. But I also, with my Watson cage, I had one person email me and tried to offer me half the money for it. I'm like, yeah, no, that ain't happening. And then I was talking to him, and it's somebody I know, and I know his wife better, and it was for her car. And I'm like, she needs a 25.5 cage. She does not need this. She's got power. She's moving down the track. She legally needs a 25.5, I think. You need a weld-in cage. You don't need a bolt-in 4-point, And he's talking about having a six point with, the bars. And I'm like, this doesn't come with that. And then you don't want all the other stuff that goes with it because you don't want the extra weight in that car because it's an empty car. This is not what you're looking for, dude. You're definitely not getting it for half my price because I'm already giving it to you for a damn good discount. Because
did you
get
that? Did you get that sold also?
No, not yet. Brand new, that 4-point cage is over $1,200 just for the 4-point cage itself. But then there's the rear seat delete that you can go with it, which is another $400 to $500. And then I have all the interior pieces that if you want to mount it permanently and put those back in, you have to cut holes in some of them. I have all those pieces to go with it.
Wow.
Yeah, the big.
Yeah, they're already pre-cutting everything, right?
Huh?
They're already pre-cutting everything, right?
Yeah, I've got everything ready to go.
There you go, Mike. That's what you need for that EcoBoost you're trying to do the damn tail of the dragon with. Stripping that thing up.
You don't need a cage.
I don't need more power for that. It's already got enough power.
It's not power. This is a cage.
It's on a cage.
I don't need no damn cage.
Nah, you need bigger turbos, man.
Mike don't need no damn cage. He's a wild man.
Nah, you need bigger. You need bigger turbos on that thing.
No, I don't need no bigger turbo. It
Yeah,
300
man.
right now. It's fine.
You, Mike,
you need to put about 550 out of that car. You'll be good.
No.
I'll be swapping motors.
You got to remember the bigger turbo. Don't go over 450 horsepower.
I like that. 550. I'll be swapping motors.
It has my cat pack that I put on it. It's got my bigger intercooler. That's all I need. That and the suspension.
Are you
and the
tuned?
brakes is good. Nope.
Are you tuned or just bigger intercooler?
Just a bigger intercooler.
Do you know a tune unlocks a lot of power in that car since you already have the bigger intercooler? Just saying.
So you want to know why I don't want to have it tuned?
Why?
Because I run 87 octane in it most of the time.
Oh, I had when I got my wife's tuned, I made sure we had an 87 tune too. When she had it tuned, she still has a tune for it. It's just for stock. She's got an 87 tune.
But
She's got a 91
See, the
tune.
thing is, if I we just lost Pinks. Oh, there you are. If I beef it up, I'm going to want to get on it more, and it's not what the car.
Yeah.
But I will say her 87 tune gave her better gas mileage than stock. The 87 tune gave it better gas mileage.
You got to pay. But then I'm going to have to pay $600 for the controller and tune.
Oh, no. I think I paid $300 for both. It was a Bama tune from the Bama tune.
Oh, it was a Bama.
Oh, you talking about me again?
Okay.
It got better gas mileage. Yeah. I was amazed. It was cheap. It was something easy I could do when I first got the car. This is before she even had a better intercooler on it. And that's the only thing left from her upgrade is the intercooler.
You know what I'd like to see Mike do one day? Yeah. When that damn little old rotary engine finally goes out in that Mazda, I want to see him put a 4.6 in that back.
Put another rotary in it.
I want to see him put a 4.6 in it.
I might put a 4.6 in it.
Okay. I'm not upset about a 4.6 as long as it's a 3-valve.
Oh no, if you're gonna do that, no. You gotta go with the 4-valve. If you're gonna do it right. Don't go with a 2 or 3. Don't go with a 4-valve.
3-valve sounds better than a 4-valve.
3-valve does sound better, but if you want performance, you want the performance.
Performance. It's an RX-8. They weigh nothing.
Actually, I don't think those cars are as
2,800
light as
pounds. Well, you know what?
about a Fox, about a
If
Fox
I
body size.
put it's 2,800 pounds, but I put in 4.6 in an auto, it's going to weigh as much as a Fox body,
Yeah, but a Fox body's
a
light.
heavier Fox body.
Yeah. What's the weight on that car? Do you know?
2,800.
Okay, and minus the engine plus the engine, the 4.6 is definitely going to be heavier than the rotary.
Now, is that what it is now?
300 pounds easy.
2,800 now, and it would probably go up to 3,100.
Yeah, probably. For a 4.6. Now I don't know if the 3-valve and 4-valve are different in weight. Probably not really. Not a lot.
Big thing is the aluminum block. As long as you got the aluminum block, you're good. Difference in weight between a 3-valve and a 4-valve. I mean, you've got 2 more cams, but
Yeah.
But that car would be cool as hell with a down 4.6 in it, though. Literally, it really would.
Honestly, if you put an old 302 in it, carbureted, fuck. And it just builds it out, I mean,
You still got your original 8.8 out of your Mach 1?
No, I sold that.
So you could have kept that and put that up under the Mazda too.
That would go underneath a Mazda. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
What? Your problem would be transmission.
I'd probably do a 2-valve with an aluminum block.
Really?
You know what? That wouldn't be bad though. That'd still be good. You still make decent power out of those damn motors.
If you do it right, you can have a high revving 2-valve.
Hell yeah. Especially with aluminum block. That cut down on some of the weight and stuff.
I just don't know if I would be able to put a 4-valve in it because of how wide and tall that the heads are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'd say, 3-valve's not as big, is it?
You're right. A 3-valve would.
But
then
the
I'd have to
2-valve
have
would fit a little bit better.
I'd have to have a 4R70 W for it, and then the rear end. I mean, the car from the factory is a little over 200 horsepower, and people have put turbos on them, and the rear ends have held up. So, I mean, I could probably bring it up to 3 1/4 and probably be pretty healthy.
What rear ends on that? They got a 7-inch or an 8-inch?
Oh, I don't know. It's it's an IRS on it.
I think it's a pretty beefy rear end for what they are.
But you got to remember that rear end is not built for torque. Those rotors don't make a lot of torque.
Job with their transmission and rear ends. Like when they came out with the Speed 3, they put an LSD in their transmission, which Ford did not.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, those rear ends probably wouldn't be that strong when it comes to the V8 because rotaries just don't have much torque. They got a lot of top end and shit. They just don't have a lot of torque.
So it's saying right here that the rear end is good for about 240 horsepower.
That's it? Okay, so they're fairly weak then.
They're fairly weak, but it's got a 477 rear end.
Really? Jeez.
Because the rotaries are
what kind of gearing is in that transmission?
Huh?
I said, what's your gear ratios in your transmission?
I don't know. It's a 4-speed auto, but it's a high rever because of the rotary. But but a 2-valve that's a ported 2-valve with a carb on it, that might be fun.
It might be, and you can get those to rev up to I think like 65 to 7.
Carb. I thought you were a fuel injection guy.
I'll go carb all day
I wouldn't
long.
mind doing well because you got to remember that the car is. I'd have to pull over the harness and everything for it. Fuck all that. And trying to get everything to work.
Rotary in it. I'd rather throw a boosted rotary in it than do anything else. because it's an RX-8. It was made to have a rotary.
Yeah, but it's just another rotary. If you want fucking views and traction on your channel, that motherfucker, that 4.6 would bring some views and some
I doubt
traction
it.
on your
I bet
channel.
doing
Shit, I bet it would, dude.
a built rotor engine would bring probably more views.
Because it's just something different. And people love different. That's the thing. They love different.
People love nothing. People are idiots.
I believe the rotary will bring more people in myself.
I do too, because there is a huge rotary market out there that you don't understand. These young kids these days would much rather see a rotary engine because it's cool and it's different than a regular V8.
Yeah,
that
I would think so.
That's just from research I do. That's what I would think would work better. V8s are just run of the mill. Everybody's got a V8. Rotary engines are different.
Well, when Mike got his, and I was watching, and I was like, I've never seen that myself.
Yeah.
So
as far as what he had to do, I'm just saying.
So I'm
what was that, Mike?
at a video right now. Guy put a 4.63 valve in a Mazda RX-8.
Really?
Yep.
And how did it do? How'd that video do?
Xavier Kober from 2024. Let me
What's the view count?
126 views, and he's got 24 subscribers.
126 views. Jeez.
Yeah, but he's only got 24 subscribers, so he's not going to be thrown in any kind of algorithm whatsoever. he's got no feet. He's got nothing.
I have so many damn subscribers.
And he had to cut the shit out of the hood for it to.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Half the hood is gone.
How the hell did that happen?
Yeah, but they believe this or not, they make cow hoods for that car. I've seen plenty of them.
No, did you? Okay, so the runners for the 4.63 valve stick about 4 inches above where the hood would be at.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
He had to gut the shit out of it, and it is a carbon fiber hood that he did.
Oh my Lord! Then he wanted that look. Then he wanted that carbon fiber hood, and he wanted to, and he wanted to cut it so the runners would stick out.
Yep.
He wanted people to see that.
Yep.
Because they make cow hoods for that, and nobody would have never seen nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of looks like shit with having 4.6 in there. I'm looking at this thing.
A 4.6 is going to be a hard fit. I tell you that right now. I'll tell you what.
Or just buy.
Oh, by the way, my
for $1,500, buy all of them Funky's 351 stuff and throw you a 351 in.
My Whipple is going on a Coyote Swap 94.
A Coyote Swap 94 Mustang?
Yeah. It was originally
that's cool.
94 was originally a V6.
Yeah. That's the first year for the
had three different engines in it now after the V6. Before the Coyote had a big block in it, had a small block in it, and then it went to the Coyote.
You know what? I just lied. I said that was the first year for the damn mod motor. You know, I lied. First year for the mod motor was late 95.
You know, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, late 95s.
What's a
built for the 96
for this is put it in the LS swaps into the RX-8. It actually fits quite well.
Well, yeah,
really
smaller because it's a push rod, not a mod.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as wide. That's for damn sure.
So much smaller.
But they actually have a swap kit for it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, for the LS?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
There's a swap kit to put Coyotes and 302s into Focus Mark 1s. Not the new ones, the old ones.
Yeah. Blue said his had a swap kit in it.
Yep. I wanted one of those so bad. I would love to have the one Blue has, but I ain't got that kind of money. I'm trying to sell my truck. I need my truck.
That would be a cool little car to have.
What was the other thing I just sold?
You just sold your Whipple. You let the ice tank go with it, and something.
The Viking shocks.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you sold those.
They were cheap. Somebody was going crazy because I was selling them for so cheap. $150, saying that these are worth $800. I'm like, no, those are the Crusaders. These are not the Crusaders. These are the Warriors. They're $200 shocks. But he was happy to buy them, and he works right down the road from where I do, like just up the road from here.
That's cool.
And really nice looking Mustang. I was like, yeah, I hope you enjoy them. I mean, I'm not going to be using them anymore. I'm trying to make my car run a little smoother. I'm really kind of thinking I want to put the original drive shaft back in, just to quiet it down some more.
What was that, Mike?
So the LS swap kit, $4,300 for the K member and the rest of the components to swap it. Plus, you still have to get your rear end, your transmission, and the LS motor.
Yeah, I mean, well, none of that. Well, the LS motor's not going to cost you much. You go junkyard and get one of those.
5.3, man. You get a 5.3 all day long at a junkyard.
Yeah, you can get them for damn $600-700 all day.
But you need to get an automatic transmission. You need to get
wherever you find that 5.3, look for the transmission that took.
Yeah, there'll probably be a transmission bolted to it.
Yeah. They're usually pretty decent transmissions.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, for no more than what you'd be doing with it. Yeah,
I'm gonna say for the shit, I love that 5.3. That's a kick-ass engine. It really is.
That would, you know what? I'm just now thinking about it. That would actually be a cool ass swap in that damn Mazda. That'd be sweet. A fucking LS 5.3. That'd be fucking sweet.
They got a kit for it. It's been done. It's probably all over.
If they got a carburetor and all, you can put on top of that thing without going fuel injection too.
No, we want to go high ram with fuel injection.
Well, I don't think he wants to go into all of his damn wiring harness and all that.
Go high ram with fuel injection and a turbo.
Yeah, Mike, that's what you do. Go ahead.
I'm being a smartass. You need those turbos sticking up out of the hood too, like Cletus.
Yeah.
So they're in your way and you can't see. Unless
I didn't really care for Cletus's video today, man. It just wasn't my type of jam.
I haven't watched it. I've watched TV with my wife, and then I've watched YouTube.
Well, I'll tell you, one part is the coolest part of the whole thing. Hard park the RTR. The rest of the video is not worth shit. Yeah, the rest of it's not worth shit.
Well, to me, might be different. We like different things.
If you're into gas trucks, you'll like it. That's all I gotta say.
I really like his fuel truck, and I like see how they work. I've worked on some fuel trucks before, and they're pretty cool with all the pumps and everything on them. I don't mind those. I don't mind watching.
Well, like I said, I mean, I'm sure it's Cletus, so he's gonna get a lot of damn traction on it, just because it's Cletus's video and fucking everybody in the world watches him.
With Proline, I vote boost the snot out of the rotary.
Yeah, Proline.
But he did say something in his video today that I'm actually excited about.
Okay, well, just don't say anything. I will be watching it after I get off this live stream.
All right.
I'm only going to go for at least at max another 32 minutes.
Yeah, I got to get some sleep anyway.
Yeah,
I gotta get no sleep.
I might be going to a car show in the morning at 8 a.m. So
I probably got about another 10 minutes. I'm done.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you sound like your battery's running out there, Bama.
On me, not the phone.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like your battery's running low. Sounds like you need to go to bed and recharge. Yeah, just about to tell by the way his voice sounds. It sounds like his battery's running low. But you get up early as hell to go to work every day, don't you?
Pray so, but not tomorrow.
What time do you get up in the morning?
I'm usually up about 4:45, something like that.
Oh, shit, you get up an hour earlier than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't work today though, did you, Bama? You was off today because of your birthday, right?
Yeah, I took the day off.
Oh no.
You guys.
The
don't
boy
know
has
what
done.
time I
He's
get
done. He's done fell over the hill. He done went over 60. The motherfucker is 61 now.
Yep. All downhill from now. You're gonna die quick.
No, you're not.
Oh
Gonna
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I seen the pictures you posted, Proline.
Painfully, damn it.
That car looks good, man, with that engine sitting in the engine bay and shit. That's you're doing a good job, bud.
Yeah. I'll be happy when I get that. When I get my Focus swapped out and I buy that new driver's side axle because this one's dead. Brand new axle in it. It galled, the threads galled on it when I took the nut off.
Hey, girl, you want to go outside? Pee-pee? Come on.
You finally gonna get her out of the closet and untie her?
No, I want to go smoke a cigarette. So I'm always asked if she needs to go out while I'm going to smoke a cigarette. So.
Oh, I thought you was talking to your girlfriend. I'm sorry.
Nah, this will be the first cigarette I've had since we got all funky.
Here you go. Here you go, Bama. 61's not old.
Yeah.
I hope it's not disappointing without the turbo.
What's not disappointing without the turbo?
Oh, you talking about the engine? No. Now, what size engine did you build, Proline? Did you build a 393 or 363? What'd you build? 408? What'd you build for that car?
Yeah, if somebody says you don't ever read the chat, you sure are reading a lot.
Well, I mean, I got it on I'm logged in talking to you guys on my phone, but I have it right here on my desktop. I just got the volume down on my desktop.
Salty. I'm messing with you.
Jesus Christ, you take everything to heart sometimes.
A 393. What gear you got in your car? With a turbo, I'm sure he probably didn't have a high gear. He's probably had a lower gear with a turbo.
Well, like me, when I went to the Whipple, I put the 331s in. Now I really want that 355 back or a 373.
355. That's what I like.
Yeah, you could easily go to a 373 now.
That's what I had before. Now I'm at 331. The one nice thing about it is when I wind it out to redline, I can do 60 almost in first gear. Almost.
Yeah. Yeah, your car would really benefit now from a 373.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's never had that. It was a 355 when I got it. I changed to 331s for the Whipple.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, no, I'm saying right now, will you be in NA and stuff like that with a 6-speed?
Gas mileage. I get better gas mileage. Ones. I do know that.
Oh, I bet you do.
Can wind that sumbitch out and be in 60, going 60 almost in first gear. Almost, not quite. But I pulled down the second gear. I can be close to 100 before I have to shift to third.
Proline, what gear you got in that Mustang? Rear gear. 327 gears. I've got a nice rear end.
373s.
Oh, yeah. No, you'll be fine. But that 393, oh, no, you're going to be fine. You're going to be happy.
No, 327. And he's got 373s, not 393s.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said with the 393 engine.
I heard 393 and 373. It's just confusing me, man.
And you bought a TKX to go in that car too, right? If I remember correctly.
5-speed? Or is that
I think I remember him posting pictures on Car Peeps when he went to Summit, bought a TKX.
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, I think he did too, but I don't remember which one it was. What yearing it was.
Yeah, he's going to enjoy the hell out of that. That 393, 373 years. Oh yeah, that's going to be. I'm telling you right now, you are not going to miss that turbo. I'm telling you right now.
TKX is in the coupe, and yeah, you will miss the turbo. I missed my Whipple. I didn't want to get rid of it, but it was a decision I made more on money than I did on having fun.
Yeah. A5 in the hatch.
He's got
A5.
an A5.
What the fuck is an A5? I've never heard a transmission called an A5. What the hell is an A5?
Automatic 5-speed? I don't know.
No, I've just never heard it called an A5. What the hell is it? Yeah, I'm lost. I know a lot of transmission. I ain't never heard of an A5 before.
Always lost, Salty.
No, not when it comes to Ford transmissions, but I'm lost on that fucking A5. I'm like, I ain't ever heard it. I might know it if I know what it's.
Hold on. AOD is
it's got-
only speeds, right?
Yeah, AOD is just a 4-speed.
Yeah, so an A5, I'm guessing he means an automatic 5-speed. That's the only thing I can figure from that.
Yeah.
Or it's an Allison 5-speed. I'm not sure.
It's the shit 5-speed that was in the that the 3-valve had, the automatic. They had a shit automatic that
Astro
replaced the
5 built, a built
R75W.
T5. Okay.
Oh, T5. Yeah, damn, dude. You think that
Nice
T5 is
T5.
going to handle? You think that T5 is going to handle that 393?
A T5
With all that power and torque it's going to fucking make?
Synchros are going to go boom.
He said it's an Astro 5, which is a built T5, so it should be fine.
Oh, never mind.
I've never had an Astro T5, but hey, I trust him because he knows what he's doing. So,
I know what they are. I've just never used one ever.
I know the G-Force T5s are really fucking good, but I never had a Astro.
It's on its third motor.
Oh, well, okay, then it's good then. it's good then.
T5s. I've had the T5 World Class, which is the T5Z.
Yeah, Z-Spec, yeah.
I've had both, and I've torn both of them up.
Oh, yeah.
I've torn them both up with stock power.
Yeah, I've tore plenty of damn Z-Spec T5s up.
Yeah, they were meant to handle more power than the stock T5, and they did. Just not much more. Oh, it's G-Force. Yeah, okay.
Oh, his is a G-Force?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, okay, well, that's a good trans then. Because G-Force is a damn good trans.
Gears are in mine are G-Force gears. That's what, and my axles are G-Force too. They're just, labeled Ford Performance.
Well, I'm going to go out here and water the grass.
I'm going to.
If I don't knock my head off on this goddamn coat line first.
Well, you'll have to sit down, Sausage. You're going to water that grass.
No, I'm going to water it standing up. If I piss down my leg, I just piss down my leg.
But I'm going to shut this down now. And we can maybe do it again tomorrow night. We'll see what I've got going on. I'll probably be live tomorrow night if nobody else is.
All right, gents. You guys have a good night.
All right, Mike,
Thanks
Bama, Pinks, y'all have a good one.
Later,
See you
Bama.
guys.
Later, Salty. Later, Mike.
Y'all have a good night.
Later,
See ya.
Proline and everybody else in the chat. I appreciate you being here.
Yep,
And
Proline and Dale, y'all have a good night. And Barbecue Mike, if he's still there.
Yep. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, damp butthole, have a good night.
it outlasted a nitrous motor and turbo motor. Sweet. Good for him.
Oh, well, hell, that's a good damn transmission then.
Wow.
Later.
Yeah. Y'all have a good one.
Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here, and I'll see you on the next one.